The batch of raw material arrives in Hamburg by container ship, where it passes customs inspection. The next stop is at the company, Dronania Pharmaceuticals, where the incoming goods inspection is done. Dronania Pharmaceuticals is a German GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices, and IFS, International Food Standard Certified Enterprise. GMP stands for Good Manufacturing Practice and entails guidelines for the assurance of quality of production environments and processes. These guidelines are issued by governmental authorities. Once delivered, the batch is unloaded and goes into quarantine. It cannot be used until it has been properly inspected and cleared for further use. Samples taken from the raw material batch are now prepared for analysis. As an example, a batch may consist of 20 containers. The samples are picked from different containers following the formula root of n plus 1. In our example of 20 containers, this corresponds to the root of 20 plus 1 container. The raw material for analysis thus comes from 5 different containers. This ensures a homogeneous pattern for the entire batch. After the samples have been taken, they are divided into 3 parts. The first part stays at Dronania Pharmaceuticals. The second part goes to Agrolab Group. Dronania Pharmaceuticals now carries out the actual inspection of the incoming goods. In a first step, the samples' color, smell, and taste are analyzed. Furthermore, the compression density, repose angle, and the residual density are examined. This information is important for the later encapsulation of the raw material. In a second step of close microscopic inspection, the raw material is examined for any potential foreign components, such as plastic, rocks, or metals. Besides, the typical structures of mushroom powder or extract must be discernible. The third step of the incoming goods inspection consists of a thin layer chromatography. In this process, the mushroom powder is analyzed to identify its unique characteristics. During the fourth step, the raw material undergoes size exclusion chromatography. The quantity of the polysaccharides is measured by a unique method, developed specifically for the analysis of mushroom extracts. In the case of mushroom extract, the unique character of the type of mushroom is identified. Every mushroom has its own specific fingerprint, seen in its unique graph. Every new sample is compared to this fingerprint in order to tell whether or not the graphs are identical. This is how it's possible to tell whether the raw material is pure or if other substances like starch have been added. The second part of the samples, which has been sent to Agrolab Group, is prepared for residue analysis. Agrolab Group is a conglomerate of laboratories which work all over Europe. They employ 1,400 staff members in 20 branches. The raw material is examined for heavy metals, pesticides, and microbiology. It's also tested for radioactivity and polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. This analysis covers 250 parameters. Once these parameters have been evaluated, Agrolab Group creates a datasheet showing the outcome of the residue analysis. This datasheet is sent to Dronania Pharmaceuticals